Hello everyone, welcome to part 78 of Advanced Ecom series in Laravel 7. In fact, it is now Laravel 8. Okay, so we have upgraded our project to Laravel 8 in the last video we have seen. Now our project is in Laravel 8. We can also check once again that our project is in Laravel 8 or not. This is our ecom folder, right click, services, new terminal folder, PHP Artisan version. And you can see our project is in Laravel framework 8.0.4. okay, so our project is in now Laravel 8. okay, so we can call that it is advanced e-commerce website in Laravel 8. okay, so from this video we are going to start working on the detail page. We have seen the listing page functionality, everything, filters, okay, sort by filters, these sidebar filters, okay, the category is also coming up, detail are also coming, pagination, everything we have seen. But now we will go to the detail page. Now we will start working on the detail page. okay, so first of all I will show you that which things we are going to do for the detail page. I will show its HTML view as well, and we know that we are following that HTML. This is our HTML. okay, so here you can go to product_details.html. this is the HTML of the detail page. okay, so we are going to make such kind of detail page in which everything will be there, and I will tell you that how we will go. And here, okay, so this one product detail page. So we are going to cover these things for our product detail page. okay, so first of all we are going to embed the design of the product detail page. okay, so this is our design, HTML view, HTML design. This we are going to embed in our Laravel structure. okay, Laravel framework, we are going to embed this one. okay, and this one we are going to do in this video only. And after that we are going to dynamically show all the information of the product. okay, all the information of the product. See, the second is show all product information with images. okay, so we are going to show these images as well, and the product details as well. Means, see, if we will click on any of the product, like if we will click on any of the product, then its page will open, its detail page of this product will open. Like if I will click on this product from here or here, then the blue casual t-shirt details will come. okay, its image will also come, alternate images will also come, its name will come. okay, so all the information will come, its description will come, information will come up here. okay, so all this information will come up. okay, so first we will embed the design. Second, we will call all the information of the product dynamically. okay, dynamically from the admin panel, dynamically from the products table. okay, so that thing we are going to do after embedding the design. okay, so after that we are going to call the prices of the products attributes, product sizes in Ajax. okay, so see this one. See, here we are going to show all the sizes of the products, like small, medium, large, and the price can vary of every size. Like if I will select medium, then the price can update to 1100 maybe. okay, if you have added the different price of the medium size of this product. okay, and if you will select the large, then it can price can again increase if you have added the increased price of the large size. okay, so sizes, these prices we are going to call with Ajax. okay, so we will work on this thing as well for the product detail page. And after that we will work on the zoom feature. okay, zoom feature means here I am going to click and its zoom feature will work. See, right now it is coming statically, but we will work on the dynamic zoom feature. We will show the product images dynamically. okay, so that thing we are going to do. okay, so after that the last one, related products. okay, so this is the related products. So we are going to show all other products, like we are going to call from the casual t-shirt itself. Like if we have selected this one, then we will check this product belongs to this category, and this category is casual t-shirts. So we will show all other casual t-shirts as well in the product detail page. Like if the user open this blue t-shirt, we will also show this red one, okay, and any other. So this red one will be shown here in related products along with the other products as well. Okay, so these things we are going to do for our detail page. Okay, so let's start embedding the design of the detail page. First of all, we will embed the design in this video, then we will continue for further steps as well. Okay, so and I will also remove the paging from here, and we will show now that paging issue of Laravel 8 has been resolved in last video. Now we can show all the products together. Okay, like 30 products we can show in one page. Okay, so now we will start working on the detail page, and for that we are going to make, first of all, route we are going to make. So open web.php file, and we are going to make the route. We can close the admin group, and we are going to make the route here. So this one is not required now. I'm going to remove this contact us, okay, that we have added for the testing only, and here we are going to add, and this one also I'm going to remove. Unwanted code I can remove, and this one is also not required. Now that thing is all done, so we can remove all unwanted code. Okay, so home page route we have done. After that, listing categories route. Okay, so I can do like this. So now I will create another route here for the detail page route. Okay, so detail route, detail see product detail route. This one we are going to add. Okay, so here we will add the get route for the detail page. So we are making the get route for our product detail page, and here we will add like product, and here we are going to show like this. Okay, so we will show the ID as well, product ID, and for ID we are going to show like this. Okay, see, ID will come up here, and so this is our route. Like it will if we will call this route, it will look like this. I will show you, like this is the casual t-shirt. Suppose this is the casual t-shirt route, and its ID is I will check its ID from any panel. What its password? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 maybe. No, admin@admin.com. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Still not working. I'm going to open localhost my admin. Here the admins. Okay, admin@admin.com, and password must be working. Okay, so I'm going to check once again. Ecom6, I am connecting to the right database. ecom6, then it must be connected. Admin, rate of admin. Okay, we have another solution here. I will copy the password from some other project, 123456 password. That is, I can copy from text 6 RST admin. So we can also copy the password like 123456 password from any other project. Okay, ecom6 admins, here edit. I'm going to change to but it still seems to be same. So maybe it is not logged in because we have upgraded our project to Laravel 8 maybe. So we are going to check what's the issue. Okay, we can do one thing. We can copy the password from some other password that is without slashes, like slash is there. So this is also 123456 password, but the slash is also there. But we can try once another password that maybe is fine, 123456. Okay, so we need to log in again. Still not working. Okay, so finally it is working. See, I copy the password, some other password that is 123456. Okay, you can also do this. Otherwise I can share you the password that is in 123456. Okay, so you can do one thing, like now it is saved. You can save this one, like you can save this one somewhere, and if any time you forgot the admin password, then you can simply reset it to 123456 by pasting this one here. Okay, so you can do one thing, you can simply save this password somewhere in your system. Just save this one, and if any time you will forgot the admin password, then you can just copy and paste in your admins table. I'm going to save it with the name password. I can save it like password, admin password. And if any time if I forgot the admin password, then I will just will check that I will update for admin@admin.com email, and I will reset its password from here. Okay, so in future we are going to do one thing. We will add that forgot password here, forgot password link to reset the admin password. That will really help us. Okay, so finally we able to log in into the admin panel, and we can check out. Okay, so now we can continue on product detail page, and See, I am explaining to you about the product detail page, and here are the products are coming. Suppose you want to show the detail page of this product, then user will click on this blue casual t-shirt, and after clicking on this one, then its URL will be like product/1. Okay, so this is the URL of the product detail page. Okay, product/1. And you can do one more thing. If you don't want to show one, then you can also show the product name here. Instead of one, you can create the sorry see, one we will use, but you can also, for the SEO, you can also show something more, like the product name here. Like you can show it like this blue casual t-shirt, or you can do one more thing. You can show the product code, that is also good thing to show, because product code wait, let me open once again. Here you can see product code is like this. Okay, you can also show like this /product/1, and after that product code, like this. You can do like this, or you can do like this. It's your choice that what kind of URL you want for product detail page. Okay, it's not my choice, it's your choice. See, you can also make like this. See, first product code is coming, and after that product ID is coming. So it's your choice. You can also make it like this, detail, like this. Okay, you can also make it like this. So one will be there. Okay, because that is required for the product ID. With the help of one, we can able to get complete product details. So one is required, but you can, other things you can add of your own in URL. So I think this one is good enough, product/1, or this one is also good enough, product then product code, then 1. It also look good. Okay, so it's your choice that what you want. So I will go with this URL. I am thinking to go with this URL. This URL looks good. Okay, because product code is also coming up, and product is also coming up, and its ID is also coming. Okay, so if we will go with this one, then we need to add here one more. See, this is only for product ID, but let's finish it later part. Okay, so after that it will be products controller at the rate of detail. Okay, detail for the detail page. Okay, so see, for if you want like this, it will work like this. Like this, it is simple, like product/1. And if you want the code here, then what we will do, we will add it like the code, then it will be ID. Okay, then it will be work like this. So it's your choice that what URL you want for your product. Okay, so so I will make like this. Okay, product, then product code, then ID. Okay, so now we will create the detail function, similar like listing. We will create now detail. Public function detail. So we will return view. We will create the detail blade file under front, then products, then detail, like this. Okay, and here we will now pass two things, two parameters we are passing, code and ID. So here we will use $code and $ID. Okay, both are coming to us, but we will only use $ID for getting the detail of the product. Okay, we will not use the code is just we are using for the SEO purpose to so that link of the product will get crawled by the Google. Okay, so this is our detail blade. Now we need to create the detail blade. So we are going to create the detail blade under our folder resources, views, front, products, and here we are going to create the blade file. So in Mac we used to create the blade file like this: touch detail dot blade dot php. File has been created. Now we can able to open this file. Okay, so we can get the design of our eShop template header and footer. We can get from listing, and here we can end section. Okay, so we able to embed the layout from the listing for our detail page, and the center part we will copy from our template. Okay, this one product detail, I'm going to open this one in Sublime. Okay, so center part I will copy and will paste here. This one we'll just copy this one and paste this one here. Do formatting for this code. Okay, so now we can able to, now I will run this page. See, now the page has been appeared here, our detail page. Here we can correct the paths also, but for path we need to copy this themes folder and we'll paste it inside public. Here we are going to paste so that we can get the path of the images, but when we will make it dynamic, our images will not get from themes folder. This is for the just for the temporary basis. These product images we are going to call from the product images folder, from where we are showing in the listing page as well. Okay, so I will correct the path now. I will call from the asset. Okay, so I will do like this. SRC I will do for all together. I will check if no last one, this. We need to do manually. Because we will not do for href, we will only do for src. I'll check once. If no issue comes, see there is left somewhere 139. Okay, so now detail page is working fine. See the static, this is the static, not dynamic. Okay, so now we able to append the detail page in our Laravel website. Okay, you can able to see the left sidebar is coming dynamically. Okay, so this one left sidebar and header also coming dynamically, header, left sidebar, and footer. Okay, so all these three things are coming dynamically, and this portion is coming statically, that we will make dynamic as well in next video. And but the design is coming fine now, images are also coming, and everything is coming fine. See, this one is also working. Okay, so this one is fine now, and we will work on making it dynamic from next video. We are going to call from our products table everything, name, brand name, details of the product, okay, images. Okay, so that all we are going to do in our next video, so stay tuned for that. Okay, then have a nice time, goodbye.